Hey guys, welcome to our video. My name is Amarissa.
I'm Megan.
And we are students from Women's Studies 1 and 2 class here at Chemeketa.
We want to talk to you about some things we learned over the course in our Women's Studies 1 and 2 class.
We are going to discuss a topic that's not usually talked about on the daily, but it happens almost every day.
Today we're going to talk about symbolic codes. And everybody knows about symbolic codes, inadvertently or not, or consciously or not. And pretty much symbolic codes are complex signs and assumptions created within our society about race, gender, ethnicity, class, other things like that. And symbolic codes are largely associated with clothing, and they perpetuate stereotypes. So an example would be because I have a camo sweatshirt and it says Cabela's on it that I like to hunt, when in reality I've never picked up a loaded firearm.
For examples for race and ethnicity, for African Americans walking down the street wearing baggy clothes or a hoodie, they're seen as a thug and being related to violence. And for Muslims, if you see them, they're being tied into being terrorists because that's how society sees them.
A real-life example of symbolic codes and the assumptions associated with them was the case of Trayvon Martin. On the night of February 26, 2012, in Sanford, Florida, United States, George Zimmerman fatally shot Trayvon Martin, a 17-year-old African-American high school student. Zimmerman called the Sanford police non-emergency number to report a suspicious person in the Twin Lakes community. Now we're going to bring in an example that's tied in with ethnicity. In the Muslim culture, women are seen to be controlled by the men in their lives. We've made our own conclusion that these women are forced to wear these coverings when in fact that isn't the case at all. These women wear hijabs and veils because it gives them power, and see it as a way for society to judge them for who they are rather than what they look like. Majority of the women have a choice and choose to wear it.
Is that the function of your hijab when you wear it?
It's basically a message that says that I would like you to judge me based on who I am and what I do, and it's not based on, you know, the way I look. And I mean, people might not like that, but it is a fact that men and women are perceived differently.
So, you know, with race, ethnicity, and gender, there are a lot of double standards associated with these social constructs. For example, if a woman decides not to wear makeup, she doesn't seem to care about her appearance, or it's assumed that she's not feminine. And, you know, with these, we have a tendency to build elaborate ideas of who people are going to be or how things are going to be, rather than actually being in the moment and discovering what they truly are. And many of our assumptions are based on superficial ideas that cause us to create a filter and not even give people or experiences a fair chance to present themselves for what they truly are. So, for example, this Pantene advertisement fights back against double standards and gender norms we see.
From the second that we're born, from before we even come out. You know, there's all of these images and these expectations and all of these, you know, particular pressures that are made us to think this is what beauty is.
So in summary, we just want you as viewers to, you know, create conversation with family and friends. Don't be afraid to ask questions and emphasize choice instead of the pressure to fit in. Empower and support one another and stick up for others. You know, and from an educational standpoint, we want you to understand that rather than assuming and judging, you know, talk to people, find out their situation. We want you guys to follow and support different people, campaigns, and brands that challenge social norms and break down walls. For example, the always #LikeAGirl commercial is a great thing to watch. Support that company. You know what? Thank you for watching our video, and we hope you enjoyed it.